Man, I don't know what to say about this episode. So much happened in this episode, but I can't find a way to put it in words, as whatever was happening on screen, I was totally enjoying it, even if it wasn't important to the story or the entirety of Daima or the Dragon Ball universe. Dragon Ball Daima Episode 13, titled Surprises, delivers a lighthearted respite following the intense, high-stakes events of Episode 12. While the episode does little to advance the overarching plot, it serves as a reminder of Dragon Ball's comedic roots and penchant for quirky side adventures. From mushrooms sprouting into an impassable forest, to the characters' humorous interactions with giants, the episode's scenarios invoke a playful energy of Akira Toriyama's early works. Despite these enjoyable moments, the episode's placement within the series raises eyebrows. With only 7 episodes left in a series rumored to span just 20 episodes, dedicating an entire installment to what feels like a self-contained adventure may be viewed as a questionable narrative choice. This detour, while entertaining, interrupts the momentum built in Episode 12 and may leave viewers concerned about whether the remaining episodes can effectively resolve Daima's overarching plotlines. Before moving further, join the discussion on Hype's World Discord server, where Dragon Ball fans across the world dive deep into episodes, share theories, and celebrate the universe of Dragon Ball. Join using the link in the description and don't miss out on the fun. The episode starts right where the last one ended. Gomah is furious after seeing Goku and the gang collect the 2-star Dragon Ball after defeating Tamagami number 2. After confirming with Degasu if his entire army has arrived in the first demon world, he orders him to put Warp to sleep so that Goku and the others can't travel to the first world. Degasu follows his master Gomah's orders and pulls the trigger, putting Warp to sleep. Meanwhile, in the second demon world, our heroes find out that the plane's engine is severely affected by the Kraken's attack as they crash land on an unnamed mysterious planet. The gang moves out to explore the planet while Pansy, Bulma, and Hibis work on fixing the plane. They discover that they're on a planet where everything is unrealistically big. Vegeta suggests stop wasting time and flying off to the first demon world without the plane, but Shin tells him that they can't travel between the realms without using warp as there's no other way. Neva, on the other hand, recognizes the planet they're all on. He starts shivering in fear as he suggests everyone fix the plane quickly and leave the place. He identifies the planet as the planet of Mega. Shin recalls that it's a surprise-filled planet home to giants called Megath. It's the second most terrifying planet in the second demon world. Neva adds that even the Gendarmerie and the Supreme Demon Kings fear coming to the planet. The place is so dangerous that they should leave it as soon as possible, Neva says. Goku calms him down by saying that they know how to handle dangers. Glorio tells Pansy to fix the ship quickly anyway. Cut to the first demon world. Arinzu notices something's wrong as the entire Gendarmerie is gathered at the palace and they seem worried about the current situation related to warp. She then gets a call from Glorio, who gives her an update on their situation. He informs her that they've obtained the second Dragon Ball and are now on their way to the first demon world. While fixing the plane, Pansy tells Bulma about the Magellite rock that powers everything inside the plane. The rocks react with acidic water to produce energy. She also tells us that the top of the second demon world and the bottom of the third demon world are all made of Magellite. The technical explanation of the plane's engine introduces an interesting element of world building. Pansy's description of Magellite rock and its interaction with acidic water to generate energy is a clever nod to Dragon Ball's penchant for blending science fiction with fantasy. This piques Bulma's interest as she wants to take a Magellite rock back to Earth for research purposes. Pansy assures her that she'll talk to her father about this once Gomah is dealt with. A little away from others, Goku can be seen eating a big apple. He notices something or someone behind him that throws him out of the forest. Neva identifies it to be a mega hamster. It starts chasing Goku, but he doesn't want to kick it off as that would be too cruel. This is really so sweet and kind of Goku. This nature comes from his childhood as he spent all his time in the mountains with all the animals there. Suddenly, the gang is attacked by an army of mega hamsters. They start defeating them while ensuring the plane's safety, but then we see a giant foot that scares away all the hamsters. It turns out to be a giant Megath child. Shin is surprised to see its height and still be called a child. They figure out that the Megath child is heading home after school. He sits on a tree trunk as he enjoys eating a fried Kraken tentacle. Goku and Vegeta are shocked to find out that someone actually took down a Kraken, which caused him so much difficulty and cooked it as food. Just then, the Megath puppy notices Goku and the others and starts sniffing around in search of them. It plays with Goku as he tries to dodge its paws. Glorio distracts it with his gun, but the puppy knocks him down as well. Just as Glorio thought he was done for, Vegeta comes to his rescue and hits the puppy with an uppercut. The 4 of them decide to keep it away from the plane so that the other 3 work on fixing it. The puppy is attracted to flashy things, so everyone uses their flashy techniques to distract it away. However, Goku gets attacked by the ticks present in the puppy's body, and it is quite a hilarious moment, to be honest. The puppy then notices the plane's flashy Magellite, so it starts chasing it. Vegeta and Piccolo try to stop it, but they fail. So Goku sends it flying by hitting it with a Kamehameha. This draws the attention of the Megath child. Just then, Pansy and Bulma finish the repairs and are all set to go. Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo decide to make way for the plane by distracting the Megath child and puppy. But they have a hard time dealing with him as he uses his ruler to deal with the little beings. Goku charges at him with his power pole, but he can't get through as he's just too strong. Finally, the gang manages to avoid any further interactions with the Megath child and flies off to continue their journey. Everyone takes a deep breath as it was unexpectedly too much for them. Vegeta remembers that Shin said said it was the second most terrifying planet in the second demon world, so he wonders which one is the first. Neva informs him that the most terrifying planet is called the planet of Giga, where even larger beings called Gigiths live. Everyone feels relieved to have landed on Mega Planet instead of Giga Planet as Goku looks through the window to see the other Megith children returning from school. And that's how this episode ends. The next episode is titled Taboo, as we see glimpses of everyone probably trapped in a cage of some kind while Goku falls from the sky unconscious into the Demon Realm tunnel. Looks like this is how the gang will reach the first demon world. Now that warp is disabled. We can also see that the tunnel's magic spell has changed its color from yellow to blue. Overall, while Dragon Ball Daima episode 13 could have been easily skipped in terms of advancing the main plot, it wasn't without its merits. The episode served as a lighthearted breather, offering a momentary escape from the high-stakes events of previous episodes. The concept of landing on the planet of Mega immediately reminded me of Dragon Ball GT episode 6, where Goku, Trunks, and Pan found themselves on the planet of Giants. Both episodes share a similar whimsical charm, featuring ridiculously oversized creatures and a sense of wonder that takes the characters and the viewers out of the usual Dragon Ball context. These kinds of episodes, while not essential to the overarching plot, have always been part of Dragon Ball's DNA, showcasing the lighter, more fun side of the series. So while episode 13 was a fun and nostalgic nod to past Dragon Ball antics, I'm hopeful that the show will return to the more intense aspects of the plot soon, ensuring a satisfying conclusion that ties up all the loose ends. I'm invested in the bigger picture and can't wait to see how the story unfolds in the final episodes, but I'm definitely hoping that the whimsical detours stay balanced with meaningful plot progression. Anyway, that's it for the day. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow Dragon Ball fans, and drop your thoughts in the comments. What did you think of this whimsical adventure on the planet of Mega? And how do you feel about the pacing of Daima so far? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.